Hello. So this is video one in my series of lessons to learn C. So let's just go over what you can expect from these series of videos. Any prerequisites, why you should be learning C, its place in the community and in the industry and the like. So let's get started with what C kind of really is, right? So C is a programming language, obviously. It's used to write very performant code. C is technically a high-level language, but you'll be doing a lot of memory manipulation and stuff that you don't normally see in languages like, say, Python or JavaScript. So so why should you be learning C, right? So I personally believe that everybody has to learn C and Haskell at some point to sort of become a good programmer. And although C is really old, it's still being used almost everywhere. So like, if you look at high performance compute platforms, if you look at embedded programming, and pretty much anything that you have running your OSs, for example. So Linux is almost completely C with some Rust thrown in. Windows also has a pretty big chunk written in C. So I think that it's a pretty useful skill to have. So that is kind of all there is to this. So in this series of videos, I'll be covering like the introductions to C. So you would know how to do most entry-level C stuff. So if I were to compare that to like a university course, I would probably say it would be something you would cover in your first 2 years of university. Nothing too complicated, but enough to get your hands dirty with things that you might like. Maybe I might cover more advanced topics later on, but this is mostly targeting people who either know, who don't have any exposure to programming. So like if you don't know how to code, this is a pretty decent place to start. And if you or do know how to code in languages like, say, Python or JavaScript, or maybe even something like, I don't know, like R. If you want to get your get a feet wet with actual low-level programming with very minimal abstractions, I like to believe this would be a pretty good tutorial series. So that's kind of all there is to it. The next video I'll probably cover how you could get started, like get your editor ready, get your compiler installed, and so on. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.